Покроется небо пылинками звезд, и выгнутся ветки упруго. Тебя я услышу за 1000 верст. Мы эхо, мы долгое эхо друг друга. Мы эхо, мы долгое эхо друг друга. И мне до тебя, где бы я ни была, дотронуться сердцем нетрудно. Опять нас любовь за собой позвала. Мы нежность, мы вечная нежность друг друга. Мы нежность, мы вечная нежность друг друга. И даже в краю наползающей тьмы, за гранью смертельного круга, я знаю, с тобой не расстанемся мы память, мы звездная память друг друга. Мы память, мы звездная память друг друга. Эхо друг друга. Мы эхо, мы долгое эхо друг друга. Мы эхо, мы долгое эхо друг друга.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the White Rabbit restaurant in Moscow, Russia, Vladimir Mukhin.
It's a long wait. I also like the Rolls Royce, yeah, it's amazing. Rolls Royce in Moscow. Hello everybody. Hello again. Thank you for coming, thank you for inviting me. I want to be near to you. It's a big pleasure to be here for you, and thank you for coming. A lot of people coming. It's incredible. I'm last, but you stay with us. Thank you so much. So, let's talk a bit, yeah, about the future, about the Russia, what's happening now. Yeah, I have some message, of course, because I travel a lot now, and I look at the gastronomy, and you know, I think that we have very interesting things, because no one look at and want to see the same dish in different cities, yeah, because we are so different. Everybody is very different, and it's very important to understand this and look at this moment. Also, unity is diversity. This is now as never before for chefs, and it's very important for us. And also we have something, and wanna cooking some, yeah? Valerie will be with me today. Yes, she's a pastry chef of White Rabbit, also cooking with me. So I just want to say that it's very interesting things that all journalists think that we say they're like rock stars, but we are not looks like rock stars. We went our kitchen not looking for glory, the chefs I mean. We wanted some impressions, the new impressions. It's very important. That's why a lot of people, a lot of chefs traveling now, and also me, also the Massimo. Look at these guys, like Massimo Batura, like Renee. She just went to the amazing project in Mexico, and he grew up the cultural. So good. And also the Russia do the same. We traveling a lot inside of our country and want to understand what was before. Also, the gastronomic trends are no longer just fashion, because we linked of political things. Also, we linked of agricultural, the chefs. I go out from the kitchen every night after dinner and look at a lot of people from Denmark, from Germany, from Italy, from New York, from different countries, from Mexico, from Brazil. And the people traveling not just for traveling, they're traveling for food. It's very important, and they start to do it. So that's why we changed the tourism in our countries. It's very important to sharing ourselves, to sharing everyone, for every people, to our real nationality code. That's why I traveling a lot, and also I want to see and want to understand and want to show you that Russia is not like Russia was before. We changed a lot, and we want to understand what's happening before Soviet Union period, what was before, what we grew up and traveling and understand. Also, we now change a lot of different things, and because it's very important to sharing the food, to sharing the ideas to everyone, and we have something in Moscow. What's happening now? So I just want to talk about some interesting things. It's like the chef table. We have this special table in Moscow. You know, we build the special restaurant. It's like the table on a kitchen. The chef table doesn't mean, and it's like the very, very old house inside in the center of Moscow. When you close the door after 50 minutes, you're really 100% in the village part of Russia, and it's so beautiful. You forget about the massive Moscow, you sit inside, and we're sharing the Russian food to you. It's very interesting, and also we think about it and make it now. So I want to show you the first video about the chef table, because it's very important, and also this very interesting project, because every chefs who go across the Moscow stop in this project, and I'm inviting everybody, and they stop cooking. They have inspiration from the market, come back cooking, and we are sharing this to journalists to invite very good customers for this table. It's just went the Magnus Nilsson just went this kitchen, the Kiki da Costo. It will be the Massimo next week. It will be the Jose Alija from Nerva, from Bilbao, beautiful guy, and also the crazy chef. And we'll made it now, and we want to change our gastronomy, because these guys take some ingredients and cooking in their style. So let's see a quick video about the chef table. Please, the first video, show us.
Мы открыли CHEF-SACHE для того, чтобы показать людям, что есть возможность коллаборации большой компании и ресторана. Вообще, это уникальный проект, где будут сменяться шеф-повара. Магнус Нильсон, он является амбассадором Гран-Кузина Электролюкс. Мы с ним совместно здесь поработали 4 дня. Он поехал на рынок, выбрал продукт и воспользовался теми ингредиентами, которые он нашел в нашей стране. И это так круто. Он задал такой темп, правильный темп этому месту. Также я получил огромное удовольствие работать на оборудовании Grand Cuisine Electrolux. То, что меня впечатлило сразу, это вот эта плита, то, что можно работать в френч-стайле, когда одна сторона плиты горячая, а другая более холодная. Это реально огромное достижение для индукционных плит. На мой взгляд, этого оборудования будущего. Ждем вас всегда в нашем прекрасном месте. CHEF-SACHE, by White Rabbit Family, Grand Cuisine Electrolux. Приезжайте к нам в уютное место. Мы всегда будем готовить вкусно для вас.
Yeah. So this is the little part of this. The Magnus have inspiration from Banya, you know, the special things. We went to Banya and he had inspiration and made the Banya for scallops. It was incredible, and we cooking together, and it was very good. So now the number 2 things. It's what's happening in Moscow again, and what's happening in Russia, because nobody knows about it. And I'm here. I want to say to you this. You know, Russia and Russian cooking, Russian chefs, everything cooking together with science. And you know, a long time ago, when our when I go to the space, we start to cooking like Ferran Andrea style. Yes, we start to cooking this. It was a lot of time before Andrian. You use a lot of techniques, cuisine molecular. But I want to talk to you about the future. It was the past. It was the great avant-garde in our place. Everybody used the same. Everybody copied the same dishes, and in different part of the world. Also, the Russian people made it. But now we're looking for the future. And what is this, the future of science together with the cooking? I think this. I ask myself why the people want to eat something. Why we want to eat some umami taste? Why we want to eat some special taste and remember about the flashbacks? What is this flashback? I don't understand, and I want to understand it now. So now we start to working and study the reaction of different parts of brain for taste, together with the Kurchatov Academy. It's very interesting. Also, we age wine for 30 years in 10 minutes. This is the future. Also, we look at this and want to understand how we can do it with the meat. It's incredible. So this is something about the future. And also we have the farm 140 kilometers from Moscow. We have a farm, 3 years old. This farm is very old for us. 3 years old, and we grew up a lot of ingredients. Also, we working together with Kurchatov Academy, and they gave us the special seeds, and we grew up in our farm. And a lot of different kind of tomatoes. You know, I want to tell you, the Russia have the best tomatoes on the south. I'm born in south. I know something about it. And you can't stop when you start to eat tomatoes. You can't stop it. Of course, we have a lot of good tomatoes from Naples, from Italy, but the best tomatoes in the south of Russia, I told you. It's very interesting things. So we grow up this kind of seeds and start to use it again. And also we have a farm in south of Russia, in Sochi place. We have some restaurants there. So that's why we look at the pop-up project of White Rabbit. So what we're going to do, we're traveling inside Russia with my team. It's Stalker's name. And it's pop-up project. We remove it. For 5 days, we choose the ingredients. The 6 days, we prepare the food. And the 7 days, we choose the cheapest restaurant and start to cooking. That's why.
Just a little question. People don't know that you are the head chef of a chain of, at the moment, 31 restaurants.
21. We have 21 restaurants, and yes, I'm like a partner now. Yes, I'm not just like head chef, because sometimes we need the money. Yeah? So that's why. But I really crazy about the food. Also, we have 21 restaurants in our White Rabbit family. The most important, the White Rabbit, I'm like a head chef. Also, the White Rabbit use local ingredients, and we look for the local ingredients. It's stupid things, but what about the politic things? Embargo. Yes, we have embargo now in Russia, and we can't use nothing. We just can't grow up it. But it's really help us to grow up old things from the past. Everybody start to have the farm, everybody start to have this, because you know what was before in Moscow? It was incredible. Every chef buy the tomatoes and from Azerbaijan, and buy the mozzarella from Italy, just cut it and say, oh, come, I am a chef. No, fuck you. If you want to cook in the mozzarella, it's very important, yes? That's why we start to use it. But we have a lot of different things. We have Sulguni cheese from Georgia. It's near the Russia, near the Italy. It's something different, the similar texture, the similar juices, but something different. So that's why we looking for the Russian things. So, yes, I want to show you the one more movies for about our traveling in Vladivostok. Vladivostok, it was incredible things. We have the biggest sand scallops in this region, and after this we start to cooking something. Yes. So in this part of the Russia, I have inspiration from the scallops. Also, I find the very interesting, the most important for me, the pairing. This is sea urchin, because the sea urchin, what we're going to do with sea urchin? Sea urchin, we open it and cut it together with the 2 stones and clean in the seawater and eat. That's it. So what I'm gonna do, I take 3 sea urchin, sea buckthorn. Now the very popular sea buckthorn is very, now the season of this. And also the seawater. And this is very good combination. But now I wanna talk about something more, not just the scallops. Of course, after we wanna do it. So, first of all, I wanna talk about the salted Napoleon. So this is very important things. I don't know actually why we call this Napoleon, this dish. I mean, we have the beautiful sweet things like Napoleon. But for me it's milfei, but we called it Napoleon. But I think that Napoleon must be salty. It was a small, you remember. So it must be salted, and I make it from the black. This is the cheapest butterbrot in Russia. This is just black bread, like this. It's a black bread. Yes, we're cooking ourselves. This is a black bread, Borodino, we called it Borodino bread. And the lardo. So this is a popular snacks for vodka. For example, if you go to my grandma, the village part, she give it to you, this one. But I think what we're gonna do in the restaurant, because we need to sell it more cost, yeah. So I take the black caviar, of course. So the black caviar is, but it's not just a black caviar. We cooking black caviar together with, we working together with this company and salt it ourselves, and it's very important. Also, we salted caviar, just 2 and 7% of salt, and that's it. So I take the caviar, put on the top, like snacks, and we're sharing this kind of dish in our degustation set, like first course. But now we look at for the corn. You know, we use a lot of corn. This kind of corn comes from Russia. We grew up with this kind of corn from Tikhoretsk. Tikhoretsk is a beautiful city in the south of Russia, near Rostov-na-Donu. So it's very important because you can try. It is very juicy and very sweet now, yeah? What are we going to do with this? You want to try? We make the milk. We mix it together with water, sometimes without, if it's very juicy, and make a milk. And this is a pairing for these snacks. So, what we're gonna do? We put the puree from corn inside of the centrifuga. Also, we have a White Rabbit, we have a lab now. I have a lot of toys inside. So we have the centrifuga, distillator, it's like rotoval. We have also make the perfume now, perfume for people, for the skin. I have a crazy idea about the perfume because it's, I wanted the people must smells like black bread, like marinade for shrimps. And I'm crazy, yes, sometimes. I'm pairing this as my hobby. And I'm pairing this and also give it in the end of gastronomic degustation set in White Rabbit. You choose your smells for you, but it smells Russian cuisine. But sometimes marijuana, yes, but it's, yes, just not every time.
Let me just put it in German a little bit. Also am Ende von dem Menü im White Rabbit kann man sich einen Duft aussuchen, der sozusagen privatisiert dann zugeordnet wird. Und diese Düfte sind kulinarische Düfte, es sind keine Parfüms in dem Sinne.
Okay, so short. I talk very long. It's so short. Okay, so this is salty Napoleon and the milk from the corn. The first dish. Thank you. Oh, black caviar. Very important. So, yes, you know, in Russia we eat the black caviar with the spoons. Just for you, and you must understand. Whenever I add small pieces of black caviar, because you need to understand how it's tasty or not. So, another thing is tomatoes. This is very important things as well. This is the green tomatoes. So, when I was really young, I have a job in my house because I'm fifth generation of cook. It's true, and I started cooking from 5 or 4 or 3, I don't remember as well. So my mother make these tomatoes, this kind of tomatoes, because sometimes in Russia we haven't good weather, and our tomatoes never stay red, it's green. So that's why we pickle this, because it's grow up and we pickle this. And I have a job, I cut all vegetables from the garden, like the leaves of the horseradish, like garlic leaves, like the onion leaves, and there's some spices, because we use the spices in the south. Nobody knows that the Russians use a lot of spices in the south. Everybody thinks, oh, it's Peruvian or Mexican, very hot. No, Russia is very hot in the south. Every time, yes, I told you. It's very interesting things. So I have a job, I put these leaves inside, do like this, and my mother put it in a big barrel together with the salted water. That's it. So what we're gonna do, we cut these tomatoes, and I have idea about scallops. Yeah. Yeah, so you want to try, of course. This is very, be careful, you start to edit of this, because it's incredible. This is my grandma recipe. And after this, we repeat it with my mother, and yeah, please. It's perfectly fermented, fermentation. It's umami taste 100%, 150. It's very salty, and that's it. Oh, spices as well, a bit. Just no vinegar.
Just
salt.
Es riecht ein bisschen wie eine sehr kräftige Gurke-Zwiebelmischung.
Yeah. So, yeah, I don't understand what he said, but okay. So, I'm cut tomatoes, put a dill oil, because you know I wanna the crazy idea. The food must look like the future. Oh no, this is from Pardamsa. Of course, this guy is from the future as well, and they give me the plates because I lost the one place, and they say, please give. This is a very good friend of mine. Thank you, guys, if you're here. So what I'm gonna do? I put the food must looks like future, but when you close your eyes, you come back and try the food, you must come back to your grandmother village, yes? And that's why I have a crazy idea. And I put the taste of okroshka. Okroshka is very popular cold soup in Russia. So what are we gonna do? We put the dill and mix it together with tomatoes. Take sour cream, because Russia use a lot of sour cream. We have a lot of different kind of sour cream. The fat, low fat, dairy-free sour cream as well. I created from almond, because I'm dairy-free now. And this is why we start to look for the vegan and the vegetables as well, because this is the future of gastronomy too. This is very important. You eat the food, and remember how you're feeling after. It's very important, yeah? And I hate these things. For example, everybody come for a degustation set and say, oh, you know, I have allergy, and the chef say, fuck you, you have allergy, don't come to me. It's crazy. I don't understand this. If he can't eat it, you can choose something different for him. It's okay. It's very good. So I look for these things. Also, we have in the chef table, we have special menu there, and we make the menu from vegan as well. So, and the white rabbit the same. So this is the sour cream mixed together with horseradish juice and spring onion or ciboulette, as you like. For me, it's not the same, but the same style, because we put it. The okroshka was very interesting things. This is the soup for travelers. You take all ingredients, cut it, take in your bag, and go in a forest, somewhere. And after this, you take this kind of things and put the kvass inside. Kvass is very interesting things. It's like kombucha, but Russian. It's the kombucha you're cooking from the rice, fermented, or from barley. Russian people make a bread from the wheat. And after this, we put this kind of bread mixed with water and waiting 2 weeks with the grapes and something else and make kvass. We have a lot of different kind of kvass. Also from the roots, also from the berries as well. So, yeah, I take this one and use very special techniques for marinate scallops. Yes. The scallops from Vladivostok is very big, and we can marinate it. It's wild. It's 30 years old. From Vladivostok, it's 16 meters under the water. You can go and find this. So I want to put it on the top. And this is very good combination for me because it's salted and sweetness. I marinate these kind of scallops together with raspberry. I marinate the scallops in raspberry juice. Also, I have the raspberry powder here. And the sauce from raspberry juice, it's like raspberry puree, and a bit susla. Susla is malt. Because when you eat okroshka, every time you add it with the kvass, it's make it from the black bread. So I put the taste of the black bread inside. So this is, for me, it looks like future, I hope. But when you close your eyes and eat, it's 100% of okroshka taste. So this is scallops. Thank you.
Jakobsmuschel, Himbeere, gesalzene Tomaten. Ein Wort zu der Muschel. Sie schmeckt sehr, sehr fein, sehr fett, schmelzt am Gaumen und mit einem etwas spät einsetzenden jodigen Nachhall, anders als normalen Muschel so bei uns.
So, thank you. So another thing is, yes, another thing is the dish or cod. Yes, everybody I traveling a lot. Everybody say this is the name of the cod is a regular cod. Okay, it's regular, but it's the amazing cod from the Murmansk. It's different pattern. This was Vladivostok. This is story was from center of Russia. It's a Tver, signature Tver taste. This is signature beautiful things. We have also the region, special region for the black caviar. It's amazing. Astrakhan. You can find a lot of good caviar there, but it's not official, of course, but anytime you can. And one more thing, it is about the Murmansk. Murmansk is different part of the Russia. I told you, the Russia is 12,000 kilometers from European part to Siberia. Sometimes you must go by airplane 12 hours. It's too far, like going from, I don't know, from Milan to Bangkok. It's the same. So what we're gonna do? We put, можно чуть больше этого, есть выборка? Выборка. We fermented, you can master smells. It's fermented barley. We put the barley, it's not barley, it's polba. Polba is very popular, old wheat. It's sometimes everybody called it spelt, but it's not the spelt. It's, you know, it's like polba, it's very old wheat. It's if you say the polba, this is a spelt, it's like wheat and I don't know, and quinoa. It's different things.
Spelt ist Dinkel.
Yeah.
Es ist ein ganz mildes, fermentiertes Kornzubereitung.
Yeah. Lemon. So we put the green spring onion inside. We fermented one night this spelt together with kvass, white kvass. Also we marinate the onion together with different kind of and different kind of vinegar, and they make a sauce from the garlic. Usually in Russia we boiled garlic together with milk, and we take the acidity from the garlic and we bake it 3 times, and after this we make a sauce from here, from the garlic, because Russian people use a lot of garlic as well. Also I put here the powder from the onion, and we cooking the cod, and yeah, I want to put it here.
So, nochmal, das ist Kabeljau, ganz intensiv glasiert.
But this is very important. We marinate it in the malt, in the black bread. So this is a black bread taste. Yeah. Like this, and we put it a bit so malt on the top as well. So this is the cod and polba. Yeah, kasha. Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Glasierter Kabeljau, saurer Malz, saurer
But this is not finished.
Dinkel.
Not finished, no. So, we have very interesting things. Can I show the pictures, please? Yeah. I want to show you some pictures. This is, yeah. It's my style. I cook in this on my iPhone. I think it's not bad, yeah? So, I want to show you this one. This is one more dish. This is a black bread with ice cream from sour cream. This is black one on ice cream with the fermented garlic. The fermented garlic working together with the black bread, very good. Also,
Wladimir, let's stop. Das schwarze Brot, das russische, ist nicht mit dem deutschen Schwarzbrot vergleichbar. Es ist ein sehr dunkles, sehr intensiv, leicht süßliches Brot. Thank you.
Yes, and also we put the seawater, like seawater, normal seawater. So when I eat, but you can't see the seawater, you must understand it with the spoons. It's very interesting. You eat and it's like salted black bread together with sour cream, very interesting things. Also one more dessert, and this is brilliant woman. This is a story about the future as well. You know, it's very important. The future of gastronomy also cultural. That's why we travel inside of Russia and grow up a lot of things. This lady is 86 years old, and she make very interesting things. She from Abashova. Abashova, it's a very interesting district, not maybe 3,000 kilometers from Moscow. She make brilliant toys, like this. This is very important. This kind of toys is making from this lady. Yes, and I have crazy idea about it. Because this is not just a toy, this is like, yes. When I was young, it's twist, how it's on English? Swistles, yeah? Yeah, it's like something like, also you can cooking, made like this. I'm not the best singer, but yes. So I have a crazy idea about it, and this lady make this, and now she stopped to do it because she's very old, and she haven't school. And I choose the 5 people, and she start to and give to her, and she start to do it for us. This is the end of gastronomic set in White Rabbit. It's coming on the table after the dinner, and this is very important things because this is a very old village, and here also if you can find this Russian wooden stove in every countries, in every cities and villages. She make so beautiful. This is all from clay. This is a really orthodox things in Russia. Yeah, she make it a lot. So, and I have a crazy idea about to remove it to Moscow and sharing to everybody, because everybody in Russia forget about it as well. Because we have the period 75 years. It's 2.5 generations. It's when the people was lie. Because it was incredible, very gray season for Russia. And I looked for what was before Soviet Union period, because now we start to change, start to create, we start to use a lot of different things. Because I remember how my grandfather come in the house and cry because he can't change the dish, because nobody, he can't do it, because he must cooking by one book. Nobody remember about it in Russia. Crazy. So that's why we start to grow up it and sharing to everybody. But it's very interesting things. We also have the farm of moose. Not like the Netflix fucking moose lips, you know. It's no, yeah. I'm really we're looking for the moose milk. We have a farm of moose milk. We grow up the mooses, small mooses for forests, not just killing this. Yeah, we want to grow up it for everything. And also this year is plus 36 little mooses. Amazing. And we use this kind of milk because this kind of milk is dairy-free, lactose-free. And we make this bonbon. So I want to invite you, for example, come to me and try this. This is very interesting things. Yeah. This is eatable. You can eat it. Yeah, this is bonbon. Yeah, this part is eatable. Yeah, you can take it and try. Yeah. This is a bonbon from we make it from the moose milk. So this is the story about the moose milk and the end of about the future. Thank you. Yes. Also we yeah. Sorry you haven't the pictures, but you can make a picture of this. Also, I have one more video, but before I want to talk with you about one more thing, what happens in Russia. You see, this is Ikra Fest. So we open the doors now, and we have a lot of good chefs in Moscow. Also, we have a beautiful wave of good gastronomy things. And I organize with my partner, the special things at the festival. It's not just a little festival. It's a big festival, international festival in Sochi. It's not in Moscow. Because you must, if you want to go there, you must be traveling all Russia to this. It's a Sochi place when it was Olympic Games. You can do skiing. We cooking there together with 4, 2, 8, 6 hands. And it's very important. And we're cooking hand in hand together and sharing the people also their knowledges. And every chef just was like it went. The Massimo Bottura was Norbert Niederkofler was Giancarlo Marelli. It was the Heinz. It was the from Stararerik. It was a lot of good chefs. And it will be in the next year. It will be from 31 of January to 4 of February. It will be the Gagan, the Calagreco, Mauro Calagreco, it will be the Andrea Chunk, it will be Virgilio Martinez, it will be Magnus. And we just talked with this big guy from Nordic, what was before me, and he said yes, and yes, agree. He's incredible also. And yes, Espen. Also, I want to show the one more video, the number 3, about how it was, and I hope that it will be amazing. So I invite you everyone for Ikra Fest in Russia, and please take care. Yeah. Please show the video number 3. So, yes, welcome everybody to Russia. Russia is different now, guys. So please remember about it. We're not just bears. I hope that we're not like this. Maybe in the side of the heart we're bear, but very welcome. And also we want to understand what's happening in the future. And I see the very good light in the future of Russian gastronomy, also of German gastronomy as well. Just went to Berlin last week, and it was incredible. It was incredible for me. Also, I really was shocked of a lot of good chefs and a lot of different things. So, thank you so much, and remember, we saw the same, we saw different. Everybody, I have the borscht in my blood. You have something different. Please show me this. Thank you.
Vladimir? Yes, very good indeed, because I think cooking and eating is the real only international language that really functions very good. Just a very small question to finish, information for us. So you are a cook of the international level. So how about the other cooks? How about the other cooks in Moscow or outside of Moscow?
You know, every time we have a big problem with the cooks because the restaurants are opening every day, and you have a lot of staff. But I have the very strong team. Also, we have a cooking school in White Rabbit. Also, we have the lab. Also, we have the libraries. Every day we cooking there. Every day we learn the English, for example, because nobody speaks English in Russia. And when the chefs, international chefs coming, it's not so easy to cook in there because nobody understands you. And my team now understand. They're traveling with me together, hand in hand, you can see. And this is start to different. And also, I have the, the Vladimir Mukhin and White Rabbit is not just one guy and one restaurant now. This is like big team. This is like work big team on this project, and have a lot of good chefs also in my team, and we create it.
Where are the other restaurants the other restaurants? Are in the south or in Moscow?
We have 7, 8 at the south. We have 12 in Moscow, and we have 1 in Kazakhstan. Just opened in Kazakhstan, and also we had opened the restaurant. We'll have open the restaurant in Dubai. It's a lot of different things. We want to share in this.
So you're putting a little bit of a culinary structure to Russia.
Yes.
Yes.
I try.
And the last question. How are you rating the quality of Russian products at the moment?
You know, it stay better. Before that was very terrible, because everything you know, it's very interesting things, because in Moscow we never use the local ingredients. In Moscow, if you go to the Moscow market, you can find all Russia on your market, and you can find everything. But now we start to grow up a lot of different ingredients, and now it stays better, because Russia is so big, and some ingredients traveling a lot. It stays not good. So we start to use local or near, or or do a very good logistics by aeroplane. For example, I have the name, the Vladivostok menu is in my restaurant. It's like just 1 day per month, and everybody know about these things. And my all ingredients coming directly for this morning, and everybody come and waiting, and I cooking. So this is a very interesting thing. So also it stay better. Now it stay better, and we have very good fish. We have from Murmansk and Vladivostok. We have very good fish from the south of Russia. Red mullet, which never stay big, is very sweet. Also, we have very good tomatoes. I talked about it before. A lot of vegetables, because it's grow up in Russia. We have a lot of berries, and also the game. Now the start of season of game, and we have a lot of mushrooms. Now the season of mushrooms. Somebody say it's mushrooms a lot, and we pickles it, and not just to fry it. We pickles a lot, and also we have very good ingredients. And now something different, yes, than was 2 or 3 years ago.
Thank you very much for the information. Ladies and gentlemen, Vladimir Mukhin.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.
A little present for you. This is
you.
our CHEF-SACHE knife. It's branded with CHEF-SACHE 2000.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like.
I know.
I collectioner of the knives. It's yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I like it. Thank you so much.
So take both.
Thank you so much. Again,
thank you so much for being here. It was a fantastic presentation.
Thank you.
Thank you.